Hey guys, you should have already watched the video in step 1 of this activity that explains area and how it connects to repeated addition and multiplication, but I just wanted to go into further detail on what your activity will look like today. So I have my Cheez-Its here to represent my array. They are great because they represent perfect square units, but let's just recap. How do you find area? You have to use multiplication to find area. It's just quicker that way. And since we learned last week how to solve multiplication, then this should be a little bit easier. But area, marker's going out, fabulous, equals length times width. So on your array, length is how long it is, so this is your length. Width is how wide it is, so this is your width. Now to solve that, all you have to do is count the square units. So length, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 going down, times my width, 1, 2, 3, 3 going across. So my area equals 4 times 3. Now I can solve that with repeated addition. So I could do 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 to solve that, or I could just count how many Cheez-Its I have all together. Or you could draw out your 4 groups and put 3 in each and count them that way. But we have our 4 groups of 3 right here, so if you don't want to just do repeated addition, you can just count up your total Cheez-Its or your total square units. And in this case we have 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 12. So 12 is our area. And we usually label that with square units. Okay, so let's try one more where our array is already set up for us. We just need to find the area. So remember, area equals length times width, and our length is how long an object is, and our width is how wide an object is. So, to use words that we talked about last week, length is how many rows you have. So let's count our rows. 1, 2, 3. And width is how many columns we have. So how many columns? 1, 2. So I'm going to do 3 times 2. So I can do that with repeated addition. So 2 plus 2 plus 2. Or I can do make 3 groups and put 2 in each and count those up. But since I already have my array here for me, I can just count up all of my square units. And I have 2, 4, 6. So my area equals 6 square units. Sorry, I ran out of space there. Okay, so also on your activity today, you will have a blank array and you have to fill in the area based on the multiplication sentence. So fill in what you know. Remember, the first digit is your length and the second digit is your width. So remember, length is how long it is, but it's also your number of rows, and your width is how wide it is, but that's also your number of columns. So let's fill this in based off the information that we have. So we know that our length is 4. So we're going to fill in 4 rows. I'm just going to start by going down my length 4 units. 1, 2, 3, 4. My width, I'm going to go across my rows 2 times. Well, I already have 1 filled in, so I only need to fill in 1 more square unit. And to complete that array, I have to go ahead and finish in the rest of that rectangle that I started to create. So I'm not going to go any more this way because I know that my width is only 2 square units. I just need to fill in the rest of my length. So to solve my area, I need to do 4 times 2. Now I can just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or I could have done 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. And I would have also gotten 8 square units. So that's how you fill in your array when you only have the multiplication sentence provided. Let's try another one. Okay, let's try one more. So what if I had the multiplication sentence 3 times 9 and it's asking me to find the area? So I have my array here, but it's blank, so I need to fill it in. So my formula for area equals length times width. Well, I know length is how long it is or how many rows, and width is how our columns or how wide it is. So let's fill in what we know. Our first digit is 3. That is our length. Our second digit is width. So 3 times 9. So how many rows am I going to fill in? 3. So I'm going to go down, since that's our length, 3. 1, 2, 3. And our width is 9. So I'm going to go across 9 columns. Well, I already have 1, so I have to include that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. In order for this to be a complete area model, I need to fill in the rest of my rectangle. So I can count, because area is how much the inside measures. So in order for me to measure it, I have to fill in the rest of that rectangle. But I'm not going to go any more to the right, and I'm not going to go any more down because I've already filled those in. I just need to continue filling in across my rows. And now my model's complete and I can find my area. So 3 times 9, I can either count up all these square units that I've colored in and get my answer, or I can do 3 groups of 9. So I could draw 3 circles and put 9 in each and count up all those dots. Or I could do repeated addition of 9 plus 9 plus 9. So any of those strategies will work on this. I know 9 plus 9 is 18, and 18 plus 9 is 27. But you would have got that same answer if you would have counted all these square units. So 3 times 9 is 27. So my area equals 27 square units. So your activity will look just like what we did today in this video. I suggest that you use the highlighting tool to fill in the problems that look like this. And I would use the T tool to go ahead and type in your answers to your multiplication sentences. So if you have any questions, feel free to message me. I'm an open book, you guys know that. Just if you're lost, just rewatch these videos and good luck. Have fun learning all about area.